Welcome to another video episode on my Raspberry Pi 1 running Raspbian Linux and equipped with a Pi Plus board with serial cable attached for Minicom serial terminal at the other end, network cable for VLC as well as VLC, and the Raspberry Pi camera on a fischertechnik stand for streaming video with a few seconds delay. Yeah, it's the Raspberry Pi camera. Then band cable, which goes to this breadboard with a few sockets. The Max 522 digital to analog converter, working with the SPI serial peripheral interface 3-wire protocol, which is an adaptation of the SPI protocol. It is half duplex, so send and receive over the same channel. And then there is analog to digital converter, MCP 2008, also according to the SPI protocol, but this one is full duplex. It goes back and forth over different cables, different wires. Now the point is that this series is about the Max 522, not about this one. Why am I including this one? Because the program written for this one doesn't really function correctly. There is something that doesn't work, and so in the past episodes I tried to incorporate this one with mixed success, up to the fact that I thought that the whole protocol was broken. Because if you have watched the previous videos, then there are messages of invalid argument, including this one. While this one worked, if you look at my series of videos on the MCP 2008 with fischertechnik, light dependent resistor, LDR, ordinary LDR, and ADC, etc., you will notice it works. And it is the same protocol that this one uses. So what happened? So last thing I did last time in this series is that I unwired this one. I rebooted everything, I reconnected this one, and everything worked. This whole thing worked. No problem with whatsoever argument. While it uses the exact same transfer protocol. So, with this one working, and I'll test again soon, why does this one not work? Also, on various websites there is a problem, seems to be a problem with transfer. I don't have that problem with this one. With this one, yes I do. So what's different with this one, except for the wiring of course, because this is half duplex again and this is full duplex, that it doesn't work. So I want to try to find out. So with the oscilloscope already attached, for clock, data, and cable select, chip select, let's find out. Because there's another thing, chip select, does it work between the different versions of the protocol? That's another question. Anyway, let's go and see how the software manages to work. Right, so let's see if this one, the MCP 2008, this analog to digital converter still works. And important, does this one still realize it's working? I should have connected everything correctly. I do hope so. And then I mean the probes for the oscilloscope. Time base, I don't know. So I may have to correct it. Let's go. And there it goes. LDR values, nice and clean. That is to say, if it works. Anyway, there are signals we go over, and I may have to adjust, like I said, the time base. And that might take a bit. I'm now at 5 microseconds. But the signal becomes clearer. I do hope, at least. It's not as I expected, by the way. I expected a very frequent signal, which is not happening. And 1 microsecond is a bit unexpected. So I may have done something wrong with the wire, with the location of the probes, but I don't hope so. Anyway, this is clearly working. So by the way, this output is not from this program, let that be clear. So now I have to go to the 5xx, so that's but it's disconnected, so I have to reconnect it again and then see whatever happens. So let's do that. I have reconnected the Max 522, disconnected the MCP 2008. So this is the current schematics. No, the other one. This is the schematics of the 2008. And it is proven that this one works. So, previous page, this one is it, right now. By the way, I haven't yet been able to get the proper signal on the oscilloscope. But, since this one works, why would this one not work? So, without rebooting, without anything else, I'm going to start this one. See whatever happens. Considering the fact that the protocol works. So, let's see whatever happens. How fast do I get a problem? Immediately. absolutely immediately. Wow, I did not expect that to happen. So what if I now, oh by the way, you see here, oh wait, this is declaration of the list, that's good. And if I scroll back, this is the same thing. So if I now go back to the 2008, what will be the difference? So with a few seconds delay. So I will have to be very careful. First of all, remove the connection between my cell and MOSI, between input and output. That is one. Let that be there. Then I have to disconnect this one, this one, and I have to disconnect 8. According, once again, to this schematics 1, 2 and 8. So then of course, going back, I think I should take this one. Yes, I have to connect the other wires. So let's do that. Back here, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Well, not the 4 wires anyway. And now see whatever happens. So and this is mysterious. Why does this happen? Because this is contradictory to this one. So the information that I found online about the fact that in the firmware is something that causes a discrepancy with SPI dev, I think that has more to do with 3-wire than with SPI dev, because that's the only explanation I can get. So with this situation, the only thing I can think of is rebooting Raspberry Pi and see if that disconnects, if that reconnects the MCP 2008. I don't like to, I don't want to, but unfortunately it seems to be the only option. So let's test that. That means quit this, quit, stop the camera view, which is now gone, quit, and shut down. And let's see whatever happens then. and here you see how it shuts down. Yep. And as you can see, I am back on the Mac. I did reboot, and right now I'm ready to go with the line, see if that works again. Also, I want to test if something else works with, of course, the VLC, as you can see, but also with the Raspberry Pi camera active. So let's see how this works out. Okay, this works, kind of. I don't see any values, but at least there is no error. Then what I want to see is this, and yes, I can see here the nice view. This works, goes on, and if I now hold my hand over this one, and unfortunately the camera is just out of reach. Let's just put it like this. Yeah, so holding my hand like this, what do I get here? Nothing, because I get no values. Is that of any problem? Not really, because I can just watch and see. So that's a nice thing. I can't give a view on the oscilloscope, but I do see signals, so somehow it does work. So I do need a reboot to get from 3-wire back to full SPI. Do I need a reboot to get back to 3-wire? No, because even without using the full SPI on the 2008, the MCP 2008, things go wrong. So I don't think there is a problem with SPI. There is a massive problem with 3-wire somehow, and I need to find out why. If I can even test it, if I can use it. So yes, I think there's a problem. Oh, by the way, this is just a screen that tests the different VLC connections. This is from a very different one that is currently inactive. Can I show this? Yes, I can. Oh, that is nice. Anyway, all zeros, bit disappointing, but at least this one works without a problem. So there is something wrong with the firmware, which I have to restart, which is restarted during reboot obviously, and this one. Okay. Alright, so the next idea is to put the stuff back to the 522, the max 522. This is still connected, this not, as you can see. So I'm going to rewire, and then unfortunately I think I will have to reboot, but I'm not doing that. What I will do is use the shell to see which step go wrong, like last time. So first thing first, rewire. Program is not running anywhere right now, so I can safely pull the wires right here and keeping them in sequence. Then put the wires back. 8, 2 and 1. And to a very big surprise, there is one LED burning, which is not even part of the experiment. So why it's burning is beyond me right now. Very strange. Anyway, what is going on here? That is like it has rebooted. Really? Yeah, this is gone. The Raspberry Pi just rebooted. That has, and I didn't do anything. I do remember that it has happened before. This is not good. So let me quickly start everything up again. And this was not part of the plan, let that be clear. Alright, so starting this one again. Close, connect, password. So, despite everything, it has been rebooted now. Oops. Starting the Python script environment, and I'm going to use this one, but I will lead from here. So I will copy soon everything applicable in here, and I will start the Raspberry Pi camera, which is this one. So I will soon be able to start this one again, play, there we go. Right, then, next step, import wiring PI. No, import SPI dev. This one. No problem. Yeah, this one. Then open it. Defining the list, the lijst. Then defining setting 3 wire to true. It is a boolean. No problem. Do I set the maximum speed? Let me just do it. Whatever. Then I need to experiment on the transfer. Does the transfer go alright? Holding my breath, it doesn't. Right here I should have gotten 255.0, 255.0, 255.0, and 2550. I should have gotten that one. Right here. It doesn't. Oh, no, I forget something. I am forgetting something. Because SPI needs, and I better put this one on, SPI needs this one. So, of course it goes wrong. Now there is a chance it goes right. There's a chance. So I am going to repeat the last command. And no, it's not going to work. Do I do it again? This all works. I can do it again, of course. Does it make sense? Who knows? Close. Oh, that was not the idea. Alright, there we are again. Now I have it in full wired. So open. There we go again. SPI dev, that's right. And then open up. Oh wait. Aha. This is a case of bad copying. This works. This works. Works as well. The moment. And it goes wrong. Okay. Well, not okay, but whatever. Now I'm really not sure what to think and what to do. In previous times this goes right once and then no more. With this one it continually goes right. So I am starting to think that not only the firmware has a problem with 3-wire, that my own program has a problem with 3-wire somehow. But which is which? How? And that is it for this episode. So I have no clue what's going on. Why? The MTP 2008 does work flawlessly, and why this Max 522 goes wrong. I don't have a clue why the Raspberry Pi. So this very nice little board, well, the lower board, not this one, reboots suddenly. I certainly didn't give the command. So there's something wrong. Anyway, I will still try to find out. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. And please donate to let the YouTube channel and my blog website exist. You can also become a patron and have your name mentioned on my website, and depending on the pledge also with my videos. This is obviously going to be continued. So for now, thanks, have a nice day, and bye bye.